Welcome back. It's morning, but it's 5:25 in the afternoon. Uh, the weekend schedule is weird. Turns out Rollen has got to do a lot of bar backing all night. Yeah, stocking the coolers, making sure the tubs are full, retapping a few kegs, and all that stuff. Stocking the back room for the restaurant. It's just, guys got to keep busy. It's been a major change in my life. And the other day, us were explaining it all, and this missed the cut. So we're going to check it out in connection with the changes that have come to the bus line and the club and everything going on. Let's check it out.
Certainly the most destructive vice, if you like, that a person can have, more than pride, is self-pity. I think self-pity is the worst possible emotion anyone can have, and the most destructive. It destroys everything around it except itself. Self-pity will destroy relationships, it will destroy anything that's good, it will fulfill all the prophecies it makes and leave only itself.
You gotta be the change that you wanna see, looking for someone to blame.
Yeah, no, that's heavy. I wonder who that was. Hold on a second. I had to do a little side research. It turns out that when Mike throws down the, request, sorry, Ange couldn't be here. She's out delivering the goods. Then I'll go stack the goods. So, a goods and merchandise based side economy here at home. I was looking up self-pity and seeing if I tend to personalize stuff, so I was like, wow, do I? It's very interesting. I hope not, because just like Dad or something like that, I hope I reminded everybody that he's just a stubborn guy, and we're not. It is a fact of things going on, not things are rough. What do you do? I think that maybe that's the difference between dwelling on it and seeing it as bumps in the road. I don't know. This is that intro. Struck home.
Pity will destroy relationships, it will destroy anything that's good, it will fulfill all the prophecies it makes and leave only itself.
You gotta be the change that you wanna see, looking for someone to blame. Who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break. Who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me. I spend my time sitting around feeling sorry for myself, blaming anybody else on why shit don't get done. Getting salty at the next man, saying my depression is the reason all I wanna do is get drunk. You see, we on a journey, and journeys are made of choices, choosing the directions of the past we gon' take. So you can't get pissed off whenever you get lost and look at the driver, but then you see your own face. You can get right, or you can get left. You can live life, or you can await death. Time is constantly giving us the present every second and every breath. It's up to you what you do with the gift. You can get loose, start boozing and cruise through a fifth. Pissing the night away as usual usually gets you right back in the loop of that stupid ass shit. But if you choosing to lose, really, who is the You gotta be the change that you wanna see, looking for someone to blame. Who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break. Who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me.
So many nights alone, I sit cold, just holding my.
Oh, go back, catch these. The other. Not sure who's what's what. I'm just gonna take it for lyrical content. It's hitting hard. It's cool. I like it. It's very. It's funny as I'm probably adding another night at my new job. say, I look around and I've been doing this for a while, and you got to understand, I'm not directing coworkers to this, and I'm not trying to mix the two, keeping away from naming names or talking anything about it. But I find frustrated employees, mad at policy, and I look around and I'm like, it's just an extra box to carry. I did expect a lot of unhappy people. I did. I think that's what being out there is like nowadays. I'm actually having a good time. And, we've been doing this long enough. I was procrastinating. I procrastinated a little bit. I could have got started at 4. A little after 4:15, I could have got started with these reactions. But I sit and chill. I still seeing how it's all working out, right? But then I was sitting here going but I feel responsible to the bus riders as well. And I think this is as easy as this. Sometimes you got to cut into the me time to do the responsibility time. And Ange and I have been spending a lot of time talking about the new hot quiet quitting. And do not want to go silently and quietly into the, lower middle. I don't want to put in my least because I'm somehow salty. Nah. I think it's always time to take and roll with the change, make the best of it, and, that's the whole, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and dig in. We'll see how tonight goes. But yeah, I want to add a little extra out here. I want to make sure we're outside of a timing change, right? Because we don't like to do, I don't like to we got one coming out today that Ange and I did yesterday. But other than that, everything is still kind of current. And that's the best way to do it. The prepackaged TV dinner delivered a week later, that doesn't work. In my personal opinion. So, what do we know? Oh, wait. I know my personal opinion is for entertainment purposes only.
In the mirror, any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you want to be. One of us is going to break. Who's it going to be? Well, it ain't going to be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me.
So many nights alone, I sit cold, just holding my phone. Think of mistakes that I made on my own. It's hard letting them go. Think I'm young when I know that I'm grown. Travel so much when I'm home, only time that I'm gone. Mind crowded, only depressed when I allow it. Stuck in a maze, can't find my way out it. Maybe you could give me a break. Father, forgive me for the sins I'm committing today. I listen to songs to cope while I'm drifting away. I had dreams and aspirations, but they get in the way. I got the Lord on my shoulders trying to give me a push. At the same time, got the devil trying to get me to stay. The different is same, mainly cause I'm living in shame. But I made my own choices sitting in this prison I made. But if you apply enough pressure to the tension you make.
I like that. Just cause one that's coming out, cotton picking kids or something like that. Oh, it got me all worked up because I thought of some happy thoughts during it and, emotional connection to some stuff. But it's always a constant battle between being influenced by good and not good. I want to just say evil, but I don't think it's as easy as evil anymore. I think passively looking away as evil exists around you is just as evil, but who am I to call that evil, right? It's like I was watching a dumbass movie and the Secret snuck into it. They quoted it, and I'm a firm believer that The Secret is not a good thing if you don't know what you're doing. And but focusing attention on something to manifest it could be good. It just might be a lot more powerful than a best-selling book can imply. I don't know. I'd have to ask Ange. She read it. Point being, it's weird. I'm always looking for it's a perfect example. It's not wrong, right? It's not wrong to set your mind on a goal and focus on it and make it come true. But what are the components of that focus? What energies are you, whose forces are you aligning to make that vision come true? I hope, like the channel's a good example, where the bus riders are brought together to interact and have a positive interactions, and right? It's for good intent. It'd be just as easy to turn it into something different, but is the intent still good? I don't know. I like the results we see now, so I'm not sure I would want to find out any other answer, because now looking back, not even a year in, I'd say it's a net positive, right? Very little negative, which you can't have. And not every day is going to be sunny.
In the day, I listen to songs to cope while I'm drifting away. I had dreams and aspirations, but they get in the way. I got the Lord on my shoulders trying to give me a push. At the same time, got the devil trying to get me to stay. The different is same, mainly cause I'm living in shame. But I made my own choices sitting in this prison I made. But if you apply enough pressure to the tension you make, sooner or later you get it to break. Cause I was
gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in.
You don't see 8-tracks laying around much. I mean, at my dad's house, but I mean, in the real world, I don't see them at all. Oh, Judas Priest, Van Halen, that is some quality. I would gratefully listen to Van Halen. Wow, they were a Van Halen fan. There's like 3 Van Halen 8-tracks in there. Priest 8-track, that would be cool to have, just to sit around. I'm a little jelly. Spread on gluten-free toast.
Later you get it to break, cause I was
gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me.
Listen, this shit shouldn't be that difficult to grasp. Instead of throwing up excuses, reaching for a flash to try and get numb, go get uncomfortable. Apologize for the times when you were acting like an ass. Feeling bad about yourself, maybe you got a little fat. Put that fast food down, go in the kitchen, grab a pan. You do a little work, then you start to see results. Keep on pushing through the hurt and stay consistent, it'll pass. Look at me.
She'd be crying right now, Mike. It had made her emotional. Yeah. I have the advantage of becoming gluten intolerant, and then I'm super active. So certain parts of my life, I'm it's a little healthier than you might expect. But these issues are in our home, and we'll leave it at that, and probably not talk about the last 20 seconds.
Work, then you start to see results. Keep on pushing through the hurt and stay consistent, it'll pass. Look at me, for instance, I had issues with my dad. Wore shit the ground he walked on was affection for his cans. Till one day when he was drunk, I said something that made him mad. Said the best part of me ran out of crack on my mother's ass. From that day on, excuses became reasons. Ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna tell me if I'm succeeding. I'll stand in front of a mirror and rap it till I believe it, and break me a fucking dollar if I don't like what I'm seeing.
Gotta be the change that you wanna see.
That's a harsh one, but I can't remember where that I used that. That was part of my rhetoric, especially when I was a gamer, dealing with some little, you play a mature title and you got some like 8-year-old talking smack. Oh, I was mean. I won't lie. I didn't know why they were there, so I figured get. But I admit, I would have to make amends for some of the angry Rollen that it used to be. But I brought that up before. We're working on that. But dad relationships are tough. We're going over there on Tuesday to let them know we might have to be there more. Figure out, I ain't got to keep them from going to the hospital all the time. Whatever. Change comes to all of us at some point.
Seated, I stand in front of a mirror and rap it till I believe it, and break me a fucking dollar if I don't like what I'm seeing. You gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me. You gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me.
I liked it. I thought that was very good. And obviously had something to say. So, very cool selection. I wish my honey could have checked that out. And trying to get her to watch it on the side is not the same. She'd have liked it, though. We'll see. You never know. All right. I'm just going here for a bit till I got to go back to work. So, I don't know about subs. I don't know about thumbnails. I do know about some reactions. So it'll be a mix. I'm not sure what got coming. This was for Mike just because he asked. Well, there's that is the best way. I mean, we are getting bigger and bigger all the time. The contact info is a good way to go. Depending on what we're looking for, conversation, and I don't talk back as much as I wish I should. Not wish, but I don't talk back as much as I should because I'm doing stuff. That's not an excuse. It's just true. But this one is definitely wanted to. Glad I did. And we'll be back soon with more. I'm just not sure what. Take care.